everybody, what's going on, and welcome back to Wrestle Word. I know I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday, but that doesn't matter, because today we're here to yay some nays, or nay some yays, from Smackdown Live. And it was a pretty okay show, considering that they don't have like a pay-per-view for 100 years. Get it? Because it's just ages away. So let's hit it. Yeah. Alright, so first things first is on the realist. We had Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon and their massive feud continuing, and it's so got to lead into Survivor Series. Or you know what I'd like to see? What I'd like to see, Sam? It lead into TLC. So this one's getting a yay. So basically Kevin Owens came out and interrupted James Ellsworth and Carmella, who were meant to have a match together. And then Shane McMahon came out because Kevin Owens was like, I'm going to referee this match. And Shane McMahon came out and was like, no, you're not going to referee this match. And then they started talking, blah, blah, blah. They went at each other. And then Kevin brought out the family and like, oh, I do it for my kids and all this stuff. And he started talking about Shane and how he just does it for his kids only. And it's all about him and stuff. And then Shane took offense to that and started beating him, and it was all fun and great. So it gets a yay. But after that, we had a match between Natalya and Carmella, and it was a whole lot of well, it was okay. It was really weird, but the match in itself, I'm gonna give a nay because it was just one of those blah. It was one of those blah matches. It was just blah. But what happened within the match is that James Ellsworth was holding the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he dropped it in the ring, and then the ref picks it up. It's like, Carmella, do you want to cash in? And she's like, no. And then she basically argues with James Ellsworth, and then Natalya gets the pinfall. But what I'm going to give a yay is that Carmella finally went beef to James Ellsworth, and Carmella just like tore James Ellsworth. It's like, she basically called James Ellsworth not a human, and it was great, and it was just like, we're through. So that bit gets a yay. But what I don't get is that afterwards, James Ellsworth comes up to Carmella and is like, I'm really sorry, and then Carmella just kisses him and slaps. I don't know. I'm not going to give that one any score. I just found it really weird. Maybe I'll give it I'm going to give my first 0.5 of a nay. I just didn't get that bit. I really didn't. Next, we had Dolph Ziggler re-debuting after talking for 2 weeks that he's going to come out and do all this stuff and this stuff. He actually came out and did, what was it, like 4 or 3 entrances of other people. So first he came out and did John Cena's entrance. Second he came out and, he re-emerged as Randy Savage with the girl. And then he dressed up like Naomi and started doing tried to do all the things that Naomi does. It didn't quite work. If they're really gonna make Dolph Ziggler do this, I'm not gonna like it. So sorry, but that gets Next we had Aiden English versus Sami Zayn, and unfortunately, I didn't watch this bit, but apparently it wasn't very good. I'm just reading it here. It was just Sami Zayn lost to Aiden English. I mean, really? Is that what we're really doing? We're making him lose to Aiden English now? Why are we doing this? He's one of the greatest talents on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan wanted him on SmackDown, and look what they're doing. But you never know, in the future, it could be like, oh, he's lost so many matches, and then he finally wins the title, and you're just like, wow, this is great, because they made him lose so much before, but now he's won the title, and I'm really happy for him. Maybe it's going to be like one of those stories. Next, what did we have? Next, we had Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon confrontation, and basically what this was is that Daniel Bryan got Shane out to the ring, and he was just like, Shane, we need to talk, and he basically started talking like when The Miz tried to hurt him, he didn't really do anything, and when Shane and then Kevin talks to Shane, and Shane starts beating down on Kevin, and basically what he said is that Shane, effective immediately, you are suspended, blah, blah, blah. And I don't really know what to give this bit. It was really, really weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna give it 0.5 of a yay. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just gonna stick with that. We'll be happy family. And then after that, Kevin Owens came and it's just like, Daniel came to Kevin Owens and was like, you can stop now because he's suspended, but Kevin Owens was like, it's going to keep going. So I'm just going to leave it at 0.5 EA. Next, we had Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger, and Corbin did win, unfortunately. I really wanted Ty to win. I freaking wanted Ty to win. I don't know, this was a good match. It was an okay match. You just had Styles looking down at AJ Styles, who was sitting in commentary, and it was all good and stuff. So I'm just, I don't know. I'm just gonna give this a yay because it was just a good, simple match, and maybe the feud can grow good from this. And then afterwards, Ty Dillinger got a title opportunity from AJ Styles. Like, you had a good match. Corbin is just a cheater, and I'm gonna give you a match next week, so I'm gonna give that a yay as well. I sort of can't wait to win this match. And lastly, we had Randy Orton versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the #1 contendership, and this was what everyone thought it was gonna live up to. It was one of the classic matches. Wasn't too fast, wasn't too slow. It was just in the middle. It was like a medium pace. It was really good. Shinsuke owned like half of the match, and then Randy owned half of the match, and then at the end Shinsuke started dominating, and he did win. So I mean, we all knew that Shinsuke was going to win because they weren't going to have Randy and Mahal again. So Shinsuke wins. He's going to face Jinder, and we can all be a happy family. That one gets EA, by the way. And also, you know what else? I'm just going to give one more thing. The Usos and the New Day thing, that's probably going to get an A, because the way that they presented the stipulation that they were having was really bad. It was like, we're going to have a good old street fight, and then walked away. So, alright, fair enough. Actually, no, I'm just going to give it 0.5 an A. So thank you guys so much for watching Yays and Nays for Smackdown Live. It was a bit of a short show, but I guess it was okay. So we're going to have a good time leading into TLC, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.